Okay, so Mr. Bletcher here. I wanted to show you how to expand double brackets today. So I've got 6 examples we're going to go through. Now, I always like to expand double brackets using boxes or the grid method, but I kind of prefer boxes the best. So you'll get the hang of how this works as we go through the examples. So we've got the first example, x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 4. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw our boxes. So I'm going to need 4 boxes for this one. You'll see why in a second. Okay. So there's my boxes. So I've got x plus 3. So I'll put the question on the outside. X plus 4. Now these are multiplication grids, multiplication boxes. So we're going to be multiplying everything together. So x times x gives me x squared. 3 times x is going to give me 3x. 4 times x is going to give me 4x. 3 times 4 is going to give me 12. So then what we're going to have to do is collect like terms. So I'm just going to put a bit of a ring around the like terms. And we'll bring those together. So we've got x squared. We've got 3x and 4x is 7x's. And 12. Okay. So the second one. So what's changed on the second example? So first example we had plus 3 and plus 4. So everything's positive. Example 2, I've got a negative 2, take away 2. So that's what's changed. We're going to see some negatives. So we draw our boxes. We write the question. X take 2. X add 5. X times x gives me x squared. X times minus 2 is a minus 2x. Positive 5 times x gives me 5x. Minus 2 times 5 is going to give me, take away 10. So again, we're going to collect the like terms, so we can bring all the x's together. Put the sock around it. So I've got the x squared. 5x's take away 2x's is positive 3x's. And take away 10. Okay, so that's how we do that one. So example 3, what's changed in example 3? Not a whole lot. So I've still got one negative and one positive, but you'll see what's going to go on here. We've got kind of slightly more negatives than positives, so we're going to end up with some negative x's. So we draw our boxes. Nice big boxes so that everything fits in. We'll have to put a question in. X take 7, x add 3. X times x gives me x squared. X times minus 7 gives me minus 7 x's. X times positive 3 gives me 3x's. Minus 3 times 7 gives me take 21. So we bring the x's together, so we collect the like terms for the x's, put the sock around them to remind me what's going on. So I've got x squared. So I've got positive 3x's take 7x's is going to be minus 4x's and then take 21. Yep. Right then. So now we're moving on a bit. What's changed since the last one? So now we've got minus 3 and a minus 4. So we're going to end up with a negative times a negative, aren't we? That's going to be the thing that changes here. So I draw my boxes. Put the question in. X take 3. X take 4. So x times x gives me x squared. Minus 3 lots of x is minus 3x. Minus 4 x. Minus 3 times minus 4 is positive 12. So we collect our like terms, we put the sock around things we can bring together, and we collect them up. So I've got an x squared, minus 4x's and minus 3x's and minus 7x's and a positive 12. Okay, next one, what's changed? Well, now I've got some coefficients in front of the x's, so I've got more than one lot of x, but that's okay. Slightly wonky box, my bad. So put the question in, 2 x's take 1, 3 x's add 1. So again, we're doing multiplying in the multiplying grid, so 3x times 2x. We multiply the numbers, okay, so 2 times 3 is 6, and x times x is x squared. Minus 1 times 3x is minus 3x, plus 1 times 2x is just 2x, and minus 1 times plus 1 is going to give me minus 1. So we'll draw a sock to bring everything together, so we collect our like terms. So I've got 6x squareds, I've got 2x's take away 3x's is minus x, so minus 1x, but I don't write 1, and then the minus 1 on its own. Okay, last one then. So what's the difference between example 5 and example 6? So what I've done on example 6 is because I've got negative x's, sometimes it's just more tidy to write 1 minus 3x rather than 3x plus 1. It's the same sort of thing, it's just tidier to write it like this. So I just want you to see it looking like this in case you get asked this in an exam question. So we will draw our boxes. And write the question around the boxes like we did before. So 1 take 3x and 2 take 4 x's. So 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times minus 3x's is minus 6x's. Minus 4 times minus 4x's times 1 is minus 4x's. And minus 4 times minus 3 would give me positive 12. And we're in terms of x's. So I have to bring that in all together. So again, I draw my sock around the things I can collect. Or how, my bad, sorry, that's x squared there, isn't it? X times x will give me x squared. So we will bring this together. Now it's slightly back to front in terms of the way we're going to bring this together. The way we write quadratics is with the x squared at the front of the problem. So I've got 12x squareds. Now I want the x's on their own, so I've got minus 6x's and minus 4x's is minus 10x's, and I've just got the 2 on its own. Okay.